Vanakkam, Swatantra Party and Geeta TV. This is good morning actually to the Prime Minister of India. Mr. Prime Minister, there is no point in you having meetings with just the chief ministers of all the states and the officers. Your other ministers are not in action. Just like as I said in Tamil Nadu, these people are only busy with the corona. What happens to all the other departments? The other departments also have to work, Mr. Prime Minister. Things are really in a very bad state of affairs. Your finance minister is missing in action. We don't know where she is. She gave big promises with a big, like that. Anybody questions her, she goes, like that. She goes, her nose goes like that. I'm explaining because this is what a lot of people tell me. It's a shame. She is not a lady who was elected. She does not know the pain of people. When you get to power easily, you don't know the pain of the people. She calls herself a middle class lady. You call yourself as a person from a poor family. But how much do you people look back of what lives you people led? I was born with a golden spoon. But I know what is the pain of a common man. A middle class, a poor person, upper middle class, lower middle class. Today, what is their struggle? There are so many families who don't know tomorrow how will they run their livelihoods. You people are sitting and building that central vista. You are shameless. You don't seem to be even bothered that what empathy do you have? Spending 20,000 crores on that wasteful project now, you already have a parliament building. There is no problem. We can all adjust. This is not the time to spend for that project when the country is in need for other things. You don't have money to give the MSMEs. You don't have money to give for the traders. You don't have money to give it to the small farmers for their work, not for enjoying. But here, your luxury is more important. How can you be so thick-skinned, Mr. Prime Minister? Don't you have a heart? Soch, think. You talk so much. You're giving advice to everybody. As I always said, my PhD topic is like criminality. You know, lawmakers are the lawbreakers, politicians and bureaucrats. This is my heading. My friends asked me, why do you want to do this? I said, first, the lawmaker is the lawbreaker. You are preaching so much, but you don't practice what you're preaching. You are wasting money. This is not your grandfather's money, Mr. Prime Minister. This is all our hard-earned tax money. We are paying taxes through our noses. You want to give a rebate for those bloody Adani, Ambani and the big corporates, 1,65,000 crores. In that you take 20,000 crores from those fellows, gift and you do whatever you want. But not from our tax money. Here, the country is struggling. The vaccinations, I am not for the vaccinations, but the vaccinations, so many people who believe and who want, they are standing in queues. You people are saying social distancing, but people are standing in queues, going and coming and going and coming for this vaccine. The Remdesivir is not the medicine. The Cipla company is frauding all the public. I don't know how much commission all you politicians have got from that company that you are recommending that. Stop. Do some sensible planning. The people need good food, healthy food, and health conditions are so bad. Hospital conditions are so bad. Today people are dying without oxygen. It's a poor and a rich. Everybody is dying. It's not just the poor man who's dying. There are a lot of rich people also. Though they have the money, they don't have the timely oxygen. You people have cut all the trees. For the central vista now you're cutting the trees. Those trees are the ones who are giving us the oxygen. You talk, you don't know that you're doing a big crime by cutting those trees. Mr. Prime Minister, your ego, your arrogance, please give up all those egos and your big arrogance. And your party spokespersons are all talking so arrogantly. This is not the time for showing your arrogance. This is the time for empathy. Do you know what's the meaning of empathy, Mr. Prime Minister? When you are suffering, I should feel that pain. And when I am suffering, you should feel that pain. That is what is called empathy. Please, I don't know what is your qualifications. I am not bothered about it. But as a Prime Minister of this country, you have a responsibility to feel the pain of the people. Today the country, as I said the first day, the country is on fire. And people are comparing you to Nero, comparing you to playing the fiddle like how Nero played when Rome was on fire. Like that today India is on fire. The foreign media is attacking us. They are not attacking us unnecessarily. They are talking the truth. But your Godi media is supporting you and talking all lies, spreading lies as though everything is hanky-dory. No. Come down and see. You flew by private jets for the election propaganda. But today, you don't have the time to come and see the people, the districts where they are all suffering. But you're saying, I'm busy with the meetings. What happened to all these meetings in January, February, March, April and May? First week. You started only after the election results came. So what was your importance? Your thing was your most important agenda was your power games. Your power games itself will crush you one day. Please, change. You have 3 more years to go. Change or leave. Leave us in peace. This country is a great country with a lot of resources, but misused by politicians and bureaucrats. They've got bad administrators. I'm not saying all bureaucrats are bad, but majority of them are corrupt today in this country, in every state. Please, what we need, and don't advertise that PM Cares money is not your grandfather's money, okay? It is money contributed by the people to get favors from you. Mostly it is only those people who would have contributed. I have not contributed. I would rather do service here in my own way than to come and give you and get an advertisement. I never believe in these advertisements. So please, stop and change your ways and start acting. This is a time, this is like a war. We are in a war mood. Nature is hitting China. On one side Israel and Gaza, there is war. People are dying. On one side nature is hitting us also. The floods, the cyclones. So this is what, that's what my bell says. Yes. So this is not the time for all our egos and our arrogance. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, plan sensibly. There is no point in just conducting meetings. What is being done on the ground level is action. We need action, not just lectures and meetings. Even I am an administrator. I know what it is to administer. It is difficult, but then when we take up the responsibility, then we have to face it. There's good and bad in power. You just want the good side of it, to have the cush life, but you don't want to work for it. With sensible administration, then my request is, please resign. Okay? And let some other sensible person come and take over the administration on a war footing. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, Swatantra Party and Geeta TV.